Now, I'm gonna put this close to get the audio.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, what is your name and where are you from? Starting with the left.
I'm
My left.
Brianna.
Yeah. Where are you from?
I'm from New Jersey, but
New Jersey?
I live in the East Village.
Okay.
I'm
Next.
Callie and I'm from New York City.
From New York City.
Yeah.
And you?
And I'm Mackenzie. I'm from Long Island but live in the East Village.
Okay, so we've got a diverse bunch here.
Yeah.
All right, let's start with the dating question, shall we?
All right, let's do it.
All right. If a guy asks you out, right, and you turn him down the first time, you see him again 2 months later, you gonna give him a second chance or no?
I would turn him down because this is my girlfriend.
Oh, okay. What about a girl then? Let's say a woman.
Okay, if they ask me out the first time,
Yeah.
and then I turn them down,
Uh-huh.
and they ask me out again.
Yeah. I mean, my point to this question is, can someone convince you?
I think if someone's persistent enough and they're not creepy about it,
Mm-hmm.
then maybe.
Okay. All right, next.
Same question.
Yeah, same question.
I feel like if I said no the first time I wasn't interested, so same now.
So you're set in stone.
Yes.
Next.
I could probably be convinced depending on the situation.
You can be convinced?
Yeah.
All right. Now, what about the way a woman dresses? You think that's important? If she's dressed like in a way that is unattractive, unappealing,
I think maybe to an extent, but I also think the way people dress reflects their personality. So if they're dressing in a way that's completely different than the way I do, then maybe our personalities wouldn't drive as much, but also you never know.
well groomed as well.
Yeah.
No unwashed hair. And...
Yeah.
Okay, next.
Yeah, I would say same thing. If they're like, I mean, their style could be different. That's cool because I don't know, you have like different personalities, but it might not clash if you dress like very differently. But yeah, definitely grooming is very important. I think it's for sure important. It's important how people present themselves to the world, so it's important to me.
Now, are you usually the one being pursued, or are you pursuing the woman?
I don't know.
Okay, let me just ask this question then. Your thoughts on a woman approaching another woman in public, romantically? Like this, let's say I get 50-50 with this one.
Okay.
Some people say don't approach someone and try to ask them out because they're just here to hang out and don't bother them. And then the other half will say, well, if you don't try, you're never gonna know. Where do you stand on that?
I feel I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing to approach someone in public, unless they're clearly engaged in conversation with somebody else or in the middle of like a social gathering. But if someone's just like, I don't know, because then some people might be annoyed.
Yeah, it depends on if it's creepy or not.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it all depends on like intention and like delivery. Like if you're not being weird or
So it could be
uncomfortable.
potentially acceptable.
Yeah.
Next.
I also say it's potentially acceptable. It depends. If you're like in a big group of friends, I don't know if I'd want to be bothered. But if you're just like sitting with a friend, having a coffee or something, I think it's fine. And yeah. I think if I was in a park like this, I would be less inclined for someone to approach me. I would feel like it's probably creepy intentions, usually speaking, but I guess it obviously depends on the situation.
All right. Name the last 3 women that you liked and why. Skip any questions you want to skip if I'm being too personal.
Okay, well, I guess she's the first woman I've ever liked, so Callie.
What drew you in?
Sorry?
What drew you in?
Yeah, what drew you in?
What drew me in? We met on Bumble, so
Good profile?
yes, and I think I was a little hesitant to meet a girl because it was my first time, and then she just seemed more approachable, and also was in culinary school, and that was super cool to me.
She cooks good?
Yeah.
She cooks for you?
Yeah.
Would you say she converted you? Is that what happened here?
No, because she hadn't.
We were in the same boat.
Yeah, and then I think that made it more comfortable. Also, she had never dated a
Alright.
girl either.
Okay, cool. So gotta get that good profile.
What was the question again?
The last 3 men or women you liked, and why?
The last 3 men and women. Well, she's the last.
Okay. So good profile also?
Yeah, she's beautiful. I think we had like the same interest in music. I think, I don't know, she just had good pictures, and then we engaged in good conversation, and then it just picked up from there.
I go for people that are attractive first, and then the personality becomes probably more important than the looks after the fact. Good sense of humor.
What are you looking for? Someone who's physically fit, like someone who works out?
It doesn't have to be that. I feel like in this day and age, like on dating apps and stuff, you look at the pictures first. It's all about the visual first. But it can also be like if they answer the questions in a funny way or something like that, but it has to be good personality, good looks to me.
Okay, next. Turnoffs. Have you got any?
Turnoffs?
Yes, turnoffs. Something that you don't like.
I think like improper hygiene is the turnoff, and also this is like a weird thing, but I think a lot of other people I've spoken to like dirty fingernails, just like I don't know, hygiene, and then that's really it, I guess.
That's it?
Yeah.
Turnoffs. Yeah, I would say bad hygiene, and then also if you're not like nice to your mom or like you don't have a good relationship with your family, that's definitely a turnoff to me. Yeah.
No broken homes.
No.
Next.
I think I would third all of that. What else? Like if they're a cocky asshole or just like I don't know, if they're full of themselves, I don't like that. If they're like rude, impolite to waiters, that's another one.
So treat the people around you with respect.
Yeah.
That says a lot about your entire personality.
Yeah.
Online dating, you touched on this a little bit.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on it? Advantages, disadvantages, what you like, what you don't like?
I think it kind of just like is the way of dating right now, and especially during COVID, it's more difficult to just go to a bar, go anywhere else, or just like approaching people right now isn't happening. So it's the only way to date now for the most part, unless you know somebody. But disadvantages, I guess people appear different online, not just like the way they look, but putting on a front the way they talk, or like maybe you think that you connect based on the way that you text, but you really don't in person. So then you get your hopes up maybe, or just misled a little bit. Yeah.
Advantages, you can talk to them a little more and get comfortable through talking over an app, but then disadvantage, you can't like truly get to know somebody through just texting. And then disadvantages, I guess I would say you just can't like feel their energy in person, which is a big thing for me. So
What about the fact that you have to pay to get like more visibility or whatever it is?
yeah, that's dumb.
Because all the free ones, I've heard that you can't really get recognized as much.
Yeah, I think advantages are access to like more people from different areas that maybe you wouldn't have met in general. I think advantages are like getting to know tidbits about people really quickly versus meeting someone at a bar. It's longer to get to know them. But disadvantages, I would say, are probably like it's more of a shallow approach to dating because again, you're swiping on someone's picture before you read anything about them or get to know them at all and like get to know their personality.
Yeah, that's one of the answers I get most is that you can't catch vibes on the online dating. Now, next question. Do you usually meet men or women through people you know or independently? I mean, you talked about online dating, but let's go back a little bit further.
For the most part, people I've like friends of friends.
Friends of friends?
Like exclusively friends of friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's usually how people do it.
Yeah, same. Just in like basically like college setting, bar setting. Yeah, friends of friends.
Bar settings can work too, eh?
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think my answers are much different than that.
Same?
Probably just like mutual friends.
Mutual friends. All right.
One more question. And I think
Yeah. One more question?
Yeah.
Okay, one more question.
Give us a good one.
How long Okay, let me go to some of the better ones. Okay. Now you talked about online dating. Do you have any interesting online dating stories? Can you answer that, or do you want me to use another one?
I don't have any. So
Okay.
if you wanna.
Now let me ask you this one then. This should be okay because I recently added this one on.
Okay.
What's a good place to bring a date? Here in New York.
Here in New York.
Yes.
Here, Washington Square Park.
So you would bring a date right here.
Yeah.
And what are you gonna do? A picnic?
Yeah, exactly.
Bring a sandwich and maybe
Whatever,
some wine.
whatever you want.
Yeah, a picnic's a good idea. Maybe by the river, or if it, it's a little serious, do a little boat ride.
Boat ride?
Picnic boat ride, yeah.
At night or during the day?
A little night boat ride would be nice.
Yeah. Check out the fireworks on the 4th of July.
I'm always less creative, and I tend to bring dates to a bar. So I always like to get a little drink in me, get the vibes going. So yeah, I would say probably a bar.
Okay. Now, did you want to plug any social media?
Yeah, I'm starting a new TikTok.
Yes. Lots of people.
Polls by BNA. I started it last night. I don't really know if it's actually gonna be anything, but it's all polls.
What
Just
should we
asking
look
polls.
forward to?
Sorry?
What should we look forward to in the video? You dancing? You make
No,
drawing?
it's
What
just
is it?
all gonna be asking questions. Would you rather?
Questions.
Different polls. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
Follow my TikTok, cfrizzle69. And I'm gonna be starting to do cooking videos
Cooking videos on YouTube?
on TikTok.
TikTok.
And then you can follow my cooking Instagram, Callie's Kitchen.
Oh,
with
that's right.
3 N's.
You're the one who went to
Yeah, chef it up.
culinary school. Great.
I don't have any TikToks or anything to plug.
Nothing
I
to
got
plug?
an Instagram. Follow me, Mack Buck. 2Ks in the Mac.
All right. Now, any shout outs?
No.
No shout outs?
Shout out to COVID.
Shout out to COVID?
No shout outs. I got no shout outs.
Shout out to Bumble for bringing the two of you together. Do I have your permission to put this on the internet?
Yes,
Yes.
of course.
You want to do a picture for Instagram?